Okay, good day everyone. Today I will be representing my final assessment on two popular international market entry strategies, exporting and foreign direct investment, also known as FDI. So this topic is part of our course International Business Environment and Institution under Professor Dr. Effendi Abdul Hasim. So my name is Sharus Abdul Rahim and let's get into it. So, in today's global economies, many companies want to expand internationally to grow their business, but they need to choose the right way to enter a foreign market. So, these common strategies are exporting and FDI. So, exporting is when a company sells products made in its in its home country to another country. So, FDI is when a company set up or buys a business in the foreign country. In this presentation, I will explain both strategies and compare them using Samsung and McDonald's as a real example. So, let's start with exporting. Exporting means a company sells goods that are produced in its own country to buyers in other countries. So it can be done directly by the company or indirectly through agents or distributors. So Samsung here is a great example. It exports smartphones and electronics to more than 100 countries from South Korea. Exporting helps Samsung reach global market without having to open factories in every country. So advantage and disadvantages. So exporting has many advantage. It needs less capital because the company doesn't want to build anything other in another country. So it also has low risk and fast. So it's a good for companies that want to test the market before investing more. But there are also disadvantages. Exporters have less control over how their product is sold. So there are be more import taxes, shipping costs, or problem with the currency change. So this can reduce profit or delay delivery. FDI strategy. So FDI means a company builds or buy a business in a foreign country. It can include building new facility or entering a joint venture. For example, McDonald's entered India and China by partnering with local companies. Later, it took more control over the outlets. McDonald's also changed its menu in India to offer vegetarian food and remove beef. So this shows how FDI give more flexibility to adapt the culture. Advantage and disadvantages. So the main advantage is FDI is a full control. The company can manage its own brand, prices, and stuff. So it can respond faster to what local customer wants. So FDI also helps avoid import taxes and reduce shipping. So, but FDI is expensive and risky. It needs lots of investment. Companies must also deal with a different law, political issue, and cultural differences. So this makes FDI more complex than exporting. Comparison. So how do they compare? Exporting is cheap and less risky. It's about for standardized products and companies that are just starting to go global. So Samsung exporting strategy works well because its product are the same worldwide. So on the other hand, FDI is better for companies that need to change their product or service to fit the local needs. So McDonald's use FDI to localize their menu and build long-term customer trust. Strategic consideration. So before choosing a strategy, company must look at both internal and external factors. So internally, do they have enough money and experience? Externally, it is the market large, stable, and open to foreign investment. Sometimes it's smart with exporting. So then move to FDI when the company is more confident. So the key is to match the strategy with the company goals and the market's needs. In conclusion, exporting and FDI are both useful, but they serve different purpose. Exporting is low cost and simple, but FDI offer more control and better local connection. So company must choose based on their goals, product type, and resources. So Samsung and McDonald's shows how both strategies can be successful when used correctly. So I think that's all from me. Thank you for listening.